Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was something else that I just got to listen to. For those of you that were on board with me for the Washington Mystics Unfiltered live game, the Mystics and the Las Vegas Aces, thank you all for jumping on board. As I said, I was going to start up a new video because this one needs one of its own. That was crazy what I just had a chance to read. I am floored by what I read. I cannot believe what I read. Damn. Sorry, heard. Damn. Damn. You want to know what? I'm going to let some people get in the room, but the first thing I'm going to say to Stepahanie White is, good job. I guarantee people don't expect that. Good job. Whoa, boy. Damn. Why isn't my new chat working here, man? Let me get this thing working right. I don't know why the chat's not working properly. Let's see here. Why isn't it resetting? The chat needs to reset. I don't know why it's not. Let me see what's going on with this chat. It should be resetting itself, and it's not doing that. But listen, man. I give her credit for having some stones. Now, I can't say that what she did was the smartest thing to do. I don't think that would be the wisest thing to do, what she decided. But I gotta say, I'm impressed. I'm actually kind of impressed. I mean, hey, that was something else. That was something else, man. Why is this not working? Let me see here. I'm trying to work on something to get this thing working right because I don't see the chat. It's not populating. Okay. I don't know why it's not populating. Oh, anyhow, man, folks, I'm gonna figure this out, but whatever, man. Listen. Stepahanie White broke. Stepahanie White just broke. She literally just broke. Stepahanie White officially broke today. And you know what? Good. Good. I'm thrilled. I'm glad she broke. Because Stepahanie White, you're a piece of shit. Like, let's just keep it a buck. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. And you didn't like the fact that you got called out. You got called to the carpet. Everybody and their mama knew it. Like and that's what makes it so stupid. Everybody and their mother knew you shouldn't have said what you said. Except for you. Except you're like the only one that didn't know that wasn't the way. You're the only one that didn't know this. I, who the hell let Stepahanie White go off the handle like that today? Do they not have a PR person there to say, Stepahanie White, what? No, you are not doing that. You are not doing that. No, Stepahanie. No, you are not doing that. There's no way. We can't let you do that. And yet she did that. She did. I can't even believe it. I'm serious. I can't even believe what I just heard. How in the world can you believe that she didn't? We're going to get into that. How could she have not seen it? How could she? It happened in front of her face. Who the hell's Kelly K? I don't even know who that is. Oh, Crosscuff. Oh, fuck her. That's not true. There's no way in the world you tell the fucking fan base to go to hell. There is no way in the world that you tell the fan base to go to hell. Are you shitting me? She told the fan base to go to hell. This woman's out of her mind. She's out of her mind. She told the fan base to go to hell. Fuck the podcast. Fans were saying she told the lieutenant governor of the state of Indiana to go to hell. He said what he had to say. She told the lieutenant governor of the state that she lives in to go to hell. She lost her ever-loving mind. You gotta be kidding me. She's off her rocker. No, she has not been telling people to go to hell. Oh, Casey from Behind the Line will have a fucking script that's written from like God. He's the best script reader ever. Like when he reads the scripts, they're so good. He reads those. That's who I would love to be like when I read a script. Is like him because he's absolutely outstanding. Look, Jason Whitlock's reading a script. Like these are all on a teleprompter. I just don't have the tools like that to where my camera is. It makes it look like I'm really reading it. Okay, let's first go back. Let's go way back. Let's go way back. Oh my God, I can't. We're gonna play what she said and then go from there. Man, they even got Annie Costaball in the building. Bro, oh my God. Caitlin, you might want to stay out of this one. Caitlin Clark may want to stay out of this right here. She might want Caitlin Clark right now. If I can make one recommendation to you, my sweet, do not have a comment about this. Because you chose to not have a comment about trannies in basketball. Do not have a comment about this. You no comment this to death. Because if you're no commenting transgendered females in basketball, you damn sure should not be commented on this. And you've already commented on this. And that's a mistake. That is an absolute mistake. I'm oh my God. I'm dying. I'm dying right here. Let me find this again. Oh my word. This is off the cuff, folks. I'm so unprepared right here. I'm so unprepared. So please allow me some grace. Allow me some grace, because I gotta find the clip. Here, here it is. Here's the best one. Here's the best one, I think. Boom. All right, I got some volume. I need y'all to see this because this woman just. You know what? I'm gonna play this for you first, and then we're gonna go back. Right? Boom. All right. Here we are. Okay, it's working now. Good, folks. Folks, I need you to look right here. Pay attention. Pay attention. Watch this play. They are. You see the guy right here? Can you see my arrow? My thumb. Do you see it? Let me know in your comments. Do you see what I'm pointing at this black dude right here in the black outfit? Let me know in the comments. Do you see where I'm pointing at? Let me see. I'm serious here. Do you see who I'm pointing at? Y'all see it? Let me know. Let me know. I need a comment. Let me know. You see what I'm pointing at? I'm fucking flabbergasted by this one. Do you see it? Please let me know. You see it. Okay. Who is that? That's Tyler Marsh. That is Tyler Marsh. Remember, this woman says that she didn't see it. She did not. Wait, I haven't played this for you. My name. She did not see. That's Tyler Marsh. So let's go. Tell me who this lady is right here. Who is this lady right here? Who is this? She's looking directly at the play. Who is this lady right here? The lady in the black outfit with the gray jacket. Oh, let's see here. Is she still looking? Is she still looking? Is she still looking? Oh, is she still looking? I mean, it's white privilege, as we know. But is she still looking? She's right there. She is right there. She says that she didn't see this? She's still right there. She's still looking at it. Mind you, I guess Lexi Hall saw it. I mean, this one saw it. This one saw it. All these folks saw it. Lexi Hall's like, yo, what up? What up? She didn't. Oh, did she see it yet? Oh, there she is. There's Stepahanie White on the right-hand side of the screen. See her right there? She's right there. Oh, boy. Did she see it? Oh, my word. Now let's listen to good old Stepahanie White. This is what she had to say. For those that didn't see it, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Was that? Well, yeah, give me a break, buddy. Okay, listen. Stepahanie White claims that I had not seen this video till literally 45 minutes ago. Well, I saw the first 20 seconds of it while doing the live. And now I'm seeing this in real time. I got off watching Mystics Unfiltered live. I watched the full video and I sat there like, oh my God, this woman really got broken. We broke her. We broke her. She's going to be fired at the end of the year. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that this woman has a job at the end of the year. She's getting fired at the end of the year. The governor of the state of, if you think the lieutenant governor feels that way, you can bet your ass the governor feels that way too. The lieutenant governor is taking it on the chin right here for saying what he said, probably. He's taking it for the governor because the governor probably feels exactly the same way because people are like, why is the governor getting involved in fucking WNBA basketball? So the guy says, yeah, I got you. I got you. Micah Beckwith or whatever his name is, Micah Beckwith. He's like, hey, governor, I got you, man. I got you. I got you. I'm going to take care of this. Don't worry. You think there's no way in hell she's going to be fired? Oh, no, there's no way she's going to keep her job. Thank you, Sports Oracle. It was a setup when Lexi and CC on the bench. This woman's getting fired. I'm sorry. She's getting fired. There's no way in the world that this woman keeps her job. There's no way in the world. No way in the world. No way in the world. Thank you, Lester, for the 50 pesos. That was a woman selling beer and hot dogs. There's no way in the world. No, you guys, some of you, I know you believe there's no way that she's getting fired. She's getting fired. You cannot talk to your fan base this way. I'm sorry. You cannot talk to your fan base this way, people. It doesn't work that way. You don't get away with that shit. No way in hell can you get away with that shit. So let's take a listen.
As during his entire high school football career, he only...
What the fuck? What is going on with this thing? Why is this little geeky boy here showing up on my shit? God damn. All right. This.
No, I'm going to start today. This isn't necessarily for those people that are in this room.
Let's stop. She wrote this shit, guys. She literally has a paper. She's reading this shit. This dumbass broad wrote this shit. She clearly didn't show it to her PR people. Oh, I don't believe anyone knew about that. I don't believe anybody knew she would write this, would be saying this shit. Not a chance in hell. You're in denial. No, the damn president's not gonna rip her publicly. She's not stupid. The GM's not gonna rip her publicly. She's not stupid. There's 14 games left in the season, or 12 games left in the season. She'll be fired at the end of the season. They're not winning a championship. And they might all get fired. They might all get fired because this shit right here, best believe they knew nothing about this, which is also bad. But the PR person should have yanked her fucking ass off that damn. She should have turned the microphone off. There's no way. There's no way. This woman will be gone. This woman's not going to be back. She's going to get fired. She wrote this. Look at that paper. Dude. Bro, seriously, if you have this video at home, zoom in on that paper. She wrote this. She wrote this. She got broken.
This is more for an online community that's trying to create narratives that simply don't exist.
All right, let's stop.
To create a fabrication or distortion.
What online narratives what narratives that didn't exist did the online community try to create? Because she's saying it's not the people in the room, which is the media. What narratives were created? You literally defended your opponent. Are we confused here? No, you're not going to fire her with 12 games to go. That's stupid, bro. No. You're not firing her with 12 games to go in the season. I can't even see. Celia, there's no way. You're not firing your coach with 12 games to go up with a 20-12 record or 21-12. You're not doing that. You're going to ride it out because you're still playing for something. You're not going to fire her. You don't fire people who have a 21-12 record or 20-12 record. It ain't happening. You'll wait till the season's over and then you'll handle business. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. This woman sit here. Wait, he said Amber and her have both addressed these situations in the same manner. If they haven't fired them yet, they aren't going anywhere. Yes, the season's going on. They're not going to fire them. She was told to write this. Amber probably helped her write it. Come on, you did say that. I'm reading your damn name.
Gets to lose one game
what
in
the
order
fuck?
to hit the over. Notre
What
Dame.
the fuck? Hold on.
They're going to be really good.
What the fuck is? What the fuck? Why did? Yo, I hate Facebook. What is Facebook doing? Let me just do this. Let me just do it like this. I'm sorry that like you can't do that. So let's get. But again, I'm you can they're gonna ride it out. They're all probably gonna get fired at the end. They're all gonna. You can't have this. She'll be fired at the end of the season. The season ends, she'll be canned. She'll be fired. She broke. You think it's gonna get better? Do you think it's gonna? ChatGPT didn't write that shit. ChatGPT was too smart to write that shit. ChatGPT would have written a really tame version of that. Doesn't matter what Caitlyn vouched for. Caitlyn also vouched for Christy's sides, and then had her fired three weeks later. They're all gonna get fired. I've already called this woman a snake in the grass. So here, let's start over. I'm just gonna start this thing over.
No, I'm going to start today. This isn't necessarily for those people that are in this room. This is more for an online community that's trying to create narratives that simply don't exist. Trying to create a fabrication or distortion of who I am, of what I'm about. Our players' success, our players' health and wellness, our players' safety is always a top priority for me. One of the things I pride myself on is my relationships with players. For those who have anything to say about the play in the last game, I didn't see the play in real time.
That's a lie. We just proved you wrong. You didn't see it in real time. You were staring at it. You were staring at it. You were looking right at it. It was literally 15 feet from you. It was 15, 20 feet from you, Stepahanie. You're a liar. You're lying. Like, stop. Like, what are we talking about here? I got you on video. So you were looking at the hot dog vendor, the popcorn vendor, the media guy across on the court side. You were staring at Tyrese Halliburton's dick. What else? What else? You weren't watching the play. So the play that was right in front of you, you weren't looking at. You're a liar.
Went straight to a press conference. I thought the play got called right. Thankfully, Sophie's okay.
Oh, now you.
Absolutely. When you have a chance to watch that over and over and over on replay, you can see that. I didn't have that in real time.
Well, yeah, you did. You're a liar. Again, you chose to talk about something, defend your opponent who hammered your player, and you're sitting here telling us that you didn't have the chance to go look at it before you decided to talk about it. Before, like, what? You literally freaking just said that you didn't have you knew you would get questioned about it. You knew you would defend Dejanay Carrington, and you had not looked at it yet. I mean, that's just sheer incompetence. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put it higher. Sorry. Let me put the volume up. She's lying. I mean, this is just pathetic.
Were there any I take personally any suggestions that I don't 100% always have my players back. I ride with them 10 toes down all the time.
Not really. When? I don't know that Caitlyn would agree with that. She won't say it publicly, but I don't know that Caitlyn will agree with that. Can you hear it better now? Everyone on the coaching staff has iPads reviewing it right behind her and saying she never saw it. That's a good one there, Mike. I appreciate that. I ride 10 toes down for them. Oh my, that's like a saying that kids make. So you're 10 toes down for them, Steph. Oh my God. I'm so happy that you're 10 toes down riding for your players. It's beautiful. Except we've never seen it before.
All the time.
All the time. Man, have you ever challenged a Caitlin Clark foul this year? Have you ever challenged a Caitlin Clark foul this year? I mean, you defended Alyssa Thomas. You made a point of letting us know about Alyssa Thomas. And now you're letting us know, you told us about how tough Nay is, not Dejanay. Nay's going to fight. She's going to run down the court. She's never going to give you a layup. I know she didn't do that on purpose. So now, see, here's what you're going to miss. And if you don't miss it, I'll tell you at the end.
They know that. It's a shame that we can't have an opportunity to talk about what great basketball they're playing. Because they are f***ing playing.
Who's cursing?
The reality is, with me, I will always lead with love. I will always lead with grace.
Love and
I
grace.
will always lead with humility.
Humility.
And I will always lead with integrity.
Does this video at all, in any way, does this speech that she wrote, in any way does this speech come off as humble in any way? Where is the humility in this speech? I'm just curious. Humility, right? A humble person would have come in here and said all these things that have been said in social media, by podcasts, by fans. I made a comment in the last game about Dejanay Carrington, and I defended Dejanay Carrington. In fact, I defended Alyssa Thomas too. I was wrong in both situations. I was wrong. Massive error in judgment, in comment. I was wrong. And I have to be completely accountable for that. For whatever reason, I forget at times that players that I used to coach are no longer my friends. They're my ops. Sports Oracle, thank you for the $2 super chat. Need for government for hostile environment. DC threat. What? Okay. She didn't do that. She comes in here and she's yelling at people. She's telling us how stupid we are. You're so humble, but you're telling me how dumb you're telling everybody how dumb they are. There's no humility at all in this. Integrity?
Doesn't mean I'll always get it right.
You got this one wrong.
I'm also human. The hate, the fear-mongering, the divisiveness,
here we go.
The stuff that's trying to hijack our league will not win.
What the fuck is she talking about? What is she talking about? She has now made this an agenda topic. She just went to it. She went from, I don't even know how to say it. She's now sitting here saying the fear mongering. What the fuck are you talking about, lady? What are you talking about? You're sitting here now yakety-yakking about the politics now of what's going on around this league. I will never understand. She has managed to somehow turn this into an agenda topic of the WNBA. We will not win. No, we want you out, you dumb bitch. Bluntly. I mean, I'm a hateful human being. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a hijacker. Fear-mongering. This fucking clown. Like, my God, she's so stupid.
It won't win. We are united. We are connected. We will not be divided.
You know what she's not, you know who she's not talking about? You know who she's talking about? She's not talking about, we will not be divided. She ain't talking about the team. She's not talking about the team. She's talking about the WNBA. This is the agenda piece. This is the agenda piece. She's talking about the WNBA. Your locker room is already broken. Your point guard hates your guts. She won't say it publicly. You hate hers. You won't say it publicly. Sophie Cunningham hates your guts. She won't say it publicly. You hate hers, and you won't say it publicly. You'll give this song and dance, dog and pony show, and you'll turn it into a political piece. I mean, we are winning. You crashed out. You're the head coach of a WNBA basketball team, and you allowed the opinions of fucking podcasters and fans to bother you. Like, lady, you're the coach. It's part of the gig. You're going to get criticized. Unfortunately, the people that are supposed to cover you day to day are too pussy to do it. So that leaves people in podcasts to go completely over the top with it. Because that's what really goes on in podcast world. This is YouTube, and people go over the top. You go over the top in podcast world. Why? Clicks, views, likes, comments, hypes. That's what it is. I would much rather just talk about a basketball game and have everybody give the same clicks, likes, views, comments, and hypes all day long. Instead, we get to see all the over-the-top level shit, the made-up headlines, the made-up graphics. Notice my graphic just said, go to hell. That's what she said. You're being critiqued. This is your job. It's part of the gig. I don't understand how this flies over her head. And if the damn real WNBA media day to day did their jobs properly, I would think that the podcast would probably be a little bit more forgiving. Fan base would be a little bit more forgiving. But because these idiots on ESPN and on whatever other, on Ion, on USA, on whatever Prime Video, all these fucking clowns who do these games, because they're so afraid to call out anything, because they're so afraid to state the obvious, we got to go way over the top. We go way over the top. And I'll include myself. I go over the top on some of the things that I say. Everybody does. But we probably wouldn't do it the same way if people actually were holding you to the fire in national media world. The Athletic, ESPN, USA Today, whatever publication, the Indiana whatever newspaper. Hell, y'all banned Scott Agnes. Y'all banned the dude. The dude's been covering y'all shit-ass team for years. You banned him. Took his fucking credentials. Why? Because he critiqued your ass? Because he leaked something that he's a fucking journalist. Literally his job is to report on shit. It's crazy. This is all agenda. She's talking about the WNBA will not be broken. Ain't got shit to do with her team. Team already hate, half the players already hate her guts. Fuck.
Every day these women put their ass on the line. Every day. When they go low, we go high. Love will win. Grace will win. Humility will win. And kindness will win. I stand by them. I will always stand by them. Everybody else can go to hell.
That is fucking diabolical. Everybody else can go to hell. I don't watch any of Scott Agnes' videos. I'm just saying the guy got banned. And you know what? He wants a credential back, so he's not doing what he should be doing, because he can make a whole lot of money in the YouTube space if he just went completely off the fucking wall. If he went off the reservation. So she broke. So I'm laughing because we broke her ass. We the podcast world, the fan base, the Caitlin Clark fan base, broke her. She's broken. She has been broken. That is a crash out of epic. Go to hell? You're telling the fan base to go to hell? I'm flabbergasted, bamboozled, befuddled. Yeah, she quoted Michelle. She quoted Michelle Obama, and then says humility, kindness, love, while screaming at people. Hey, yo, folks, and she's Robert E. Lee at the Confederate at Gettysburg, man. Where Ulysses S. Grant, and she's Robert E. Lee at Gettysburg. Or wherever they did the fucking the I give up shit. This woman just we go low, you go low, we go high while you're yelling at people. Hey folks, have you ever heard? And I'm gonna get back to what I told you if you missed it. Grace will win. She wasn't very graceful, by the way. That wasn't yelling at people. Is that graceful? I don't know how many of y'all married, got girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever, if y'all females. She made us all look dumb, right? Yeah, you're right. She made us look dumb. Joe Swithers, you sound stupid. She made us all look dumb. No, she sounds like a fucking idiot. Have you ever been in bed with your woman and said rah 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 and said that I was like romantic and loving and graceful? Go to hell with love in the bed with your woman. Kindness wins, but go to hell. Fuck all y'all. Go to hell. Y'all do that shit in the bed with your girl? Or with your man if you're a female, or hell, if you're a girl with a girl and a guy with a guy, I don't care. Like that ain't getting you no pussy. If you're a guy, or if that ain't getting you no, that's not. I mean, that's not gonna work with your woman. Go to hell. I love you, but go to hell. That woman's out of a job at the end of the season. I don't care what happens, whether they win the championship or not. She's gonna get fired. She's gonna get fired. Because all she just did right now, at the end of the day, was inflame the same people that she just told to go to hell. Can you imagine what Jason Whitlock's monologue is going to look like tomorrow? Dan Dockich, have they done anything? This was before the game, so I don't think Dan Dockich has put anything out yet. I can't even imagine what Dan Dockich, remember, he was sucking off Stepahanie White earlier this year, and he's already done a complete 180 on her ass. Whitlock does this in circles, like he flip flops like a fucking, whatever, he's going up and down like a seesaw. I'm stupid. You're gonna go fuck yourself, man. Thank you for the jewels, that Heather Snoopy. Thank you for the jewels. I appreciate that. Like, so he goes up and down like a seesaw, and he even said the other day, I can never defend Stepahanie White again. And now she does this. Oh, I cannot wait to hear what the fuck that guy got to say tomorrow. That's going to be freaking comedy. Linda Cohn is of course. Linda Cohn's been crushing them for a minute now. Oh, for sure. This is comedy. I want to hear from Dan Patrick. I want to hear from everybody. Has the damn lieutenant governor posted anything new? Let's take a look. Let's check. Let's go look. Lieutenant, what's his name? Micah Beckwith? Has he posted yet? No post. He must not have heard this yet. Oh, he even has WNBA. 31 minutes with Micah Beckwith. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he hasn't posted. Don't worry, he's coming. He got to be coming soon. Bro, this woman is broken. She turned it into an agenda, like I said, and now she wrote that. I'm fucking dying. Here's what she didn't say at the end. Here's what she didn't say. You may have missed it. But you guys are hip to the game. I don't think y'all missed it. She still never said that was a dirty ass fucking play, and that Dejanay Carrington is a dirty ass player. And she didn't say that after watching the video, it's clear that she did that shit on purpose. And she should be ashamed of herself. Because that was a dirty ass, dangerous ass play. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Well, I got to take that back. So she still believes that Dejanay Carrington didn't do that on purpose. Because she didn't say otherwise. If she believed that Dejanay Carrington didn't do that on purpose, did do that on purpose, she would have changed her stance on that. Instead, she stood on it 10 toes deep and stood on the fact that she believes that Dejanay Carrington didn't do that on purpose. Because she defended Dejanay Carrington. Saying it's a dirty play doesn't mean it was done on purpose. You can have a dirty play and it not be on purpose. right? How so? Again, they've been defending Dejanay Carrington on television right now, saying, oh, she does this all the time. Does it all the time. So what's to make her think that she couldn't get over the top again? That's literally what Stepahanie White said. So you watch all these videos, your coaches are watching on an iPad while the game is going on, and you didn't see nothing. You're looking at the play, you didn't see nothing. You didn't backtrack on saying that Dejanay Carrington's a dirty player. And that, yes, she did do that on purpose. Calling it a dirty play doesn't say that she did it on purpose. Yeah, McNutt says that she does it every night. Drea Carter says she does it every night. No, she doesn't, because I've seen videos. The videos that they used literally have her side by side with the player. Yes, she has made rundown plays, but she's jumping side by side, not from 4 to 5 feet behind and just lunging forward chest first. There is a huge difference. Oh, April's back. God, here you are again, sweetheart. You're always back for more. You probably think that Stepahanie White telling everyone to go to hell is a great idea. Yeah, okay. Shit. It was a dirty-ass play. And she didn't call out Dejanay Carrington and call her a dirty-ass player and run that back, that she didn't do that shit on purpose. A cue ball head grifter. Is that me? Oh, Peter Smaltz. Thank you for coming on board. I appreciate you helping me make more money. The rent must be due. Yeah. I got to pay your moms. Sorry. I love y'all. Y'all are fucking losers that come in my shit to fucking talk shit. It makes me laugh. Like, you got nothing else to do. You hate me so much, but you just come here all the damn time. You hate me so much, but you come here all the damn time. So you might as well hit the like button, subscribe. If you haven't done so yet, ring the bell. She came at no angle. She came from straight behind her. She dove into her chest first, and she fucking hooked her face. She hooked her face. She got nowhere near touching. She didn't even touch Cunningham's arm on the left-hand side. Yeah, they think that Sophie on Sheldon was the same. It wasn't close to the same. And Sophie got ejected, and no one would argue it. And they left out the part that earlier in that same game, Sheldon had fucking done whatever to Caitlin Clark. That was retribution. This game was no retribution. This was just, I hate your guts, and I'm going to fuck you up. You made these comments about trannies. I'm going to fuck you up. I don't like you. I don't like you, Sophie. You're white privilege. I hate your guts. The girl that grew up like Clarence. I mean, we got 2 Clarences in the damn WNBA that think they're tough, act tough, talk tough, but they are not tough. They are fucking black girls that grew up in the fucking suburbs amongst white people. And all they can do is talk shit about white people. They got nothing else to do with their fucking time. It's embarrassing. You grew up in a country club. You sit here and act like you're so for the fucking cause, for the culture. Get the fuck out of here. You wear yellow hair. And now you're making videos saying it's your natural hair color? Get out of here. It's clown shit. It's clown shit. You went to Stanford. You got a degree in African American Studies and psychology. I made a video about this. I said, those 2 degrees you can't do shit with. No, you can't. And there's a lot more degrees in college that you can't do shit with. So don't let it be that I'm insulting those 2 degrees. No, psychology, you need to go to go to grad school to get another degree to make your bachelor's degree worth a damn. So you can actually do it. Or you got to go to get a PhD in order to be able to be a psychiatrist so that you can potentially, prescribe medication and shit like that. Otherwise, you're just a therapist, I guess, at a school. And Afro-American Studies, God bless you. I took a bunch of classes in Afro-American Studies. A lot of them, actually. It's not my major. I just took a bunch of classes because I wanted to learn because I'm in a black fraternity. I educated myself. Oh, my God. I got no problem with her. You got a degree in that? You're in the WNBA, so you could be an activist because the only thing you could do with that degree is be a fucking teacher. It's a history class. She went to school to learn about white privilege. That's what she said. Her response to Emmanuel Acho was that she went to school to learn about white privilege. That's comedy. That's comedy. Her father played almost a decade in the NFL. She didn't grow up poor. She grew up against white folk, just like Asia Wilson, white folk. Those girls ain't never had a damn hard day in their lives. And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't be a fake tough girl, because you're not. You're not. Because the day someone checks your sorry ass, it's going to be a bad day for Miss DeJournette. Because remember, when she tried to come at Kennedy Carter, she ran the other way. Because Kennedy Carter's about that life, and DeJournette really isn't. Magically, all her fucking dirtbag ass plays come against white girls. Caitlin Clark, eye gouge. Rebecca Allen, rape to the fucking face. Sarah Ashley Barker, whatever her name is, pull her hair down. And now Sophie Cunningham. Really convenient, right? Really convenient. Did she also, I think she may have also taken out Skylar Diggins, if I recall. So, yeah. So, one black chick, if I'm not mistaken. So, at the end of the day, you sitting here saying you got a degree in white privilege? Okay, cool. You screaming white privilege and saying, oh, it had nothing to do with the foul? Well, then what did it have to do with, dumbass? What did it have to do with, dumbass? So Emmanuel Acho, he's pretty fucking intelligent. I'm not a fan of his, but he's pretty fucking intelligent. And he's pretty goddamn articulate. And he uses all them big-ass SAT words to make everyone feel dumb. But I'll tell you what, he called your ass out, but he's too much of a pussy to stand on it 10 toes deep. Because guess what? When you responded, he turned to the pussy that he typically is. But he could have fucking said, well, what is it about, DeJournette? For which he did. And guess what? She has not responded. Because there is no response. Because her response is that the Indiana Fever get white privilege. Does that make it any better? No. 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 I see your comment, April, and the answer is no, it doesn't. But you want to know what? If I ever see a fucking white boy from the suburbs acting tough, I think he's a chump. Stop acting tough. You ain't about that life. You're not about that life. Stop acting as if you are. I'm not about that life. I didn't grow up in struggle. So I'm never going to carry myself around as if I'm about that life. I'm not. Stop acting like you're about that life. Whether you're white or black, when you grow up in the suburbs with money, you are not about that life. So stop coming on like you some tough motherfucker when you're not. You ain't getting into fights as a kid living in the suburbs. Not real ones. Really? About that life? Hood life. You about that life. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're not about that shit. You grow up in neighborhoods where they expel you from school for getting into fist fights. They expel you from school they don't play those games in those neighborhoods. Stop it. The schools that she goes to, the $25,000 a year school that she goes to, they don't play that. You don't get to do whatever you want. My kid goes to private school. I went to private school. You get a detention for being late 3 times. I'm not about shit. I'm damn sure not about that life. Angel Reese is about that life. Angel Reese came from nothing. She's fought every day of her life. I believe that. DeJournette Carrington, no. No. Asia Wilson, no. But Asia Wilson doesn't play dirty basketball. DeJournette Carrington does. Because Asia Wilson's a skilled basketball player. DeJournette Carrington's not. So we all know, everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's not a racial thing. If you're a white person from a good neighborhood, don't come in here acting like you're some tough person. You're not. You're cream puff. You can learn to box in the gym, but you didn't learn to fight in the street. Generally speaking. Can you imagine, like, bruh, Like I said, you got 2 Clarences in the WNBA. She's not a gangster. Her real name is Dejanay. I mean, come on now. I thought Angel Reese went to St. Francis, which is in the freaking projects. You mean she got busted into that school? That school's in the hood, man. Angel Reese I thought Angel Reese went through some shit. If I'm wrong, then she ain't about that life too. Well, I mean, I got my ass kicked to pledge my fraternity, so shit. I'm just this is hilarious, bro. So again, Stepahanie White, you still didn't call her out. You let it go, and you're telling everybody here to go to hell. Man, fuck you. You go to hell. I hope you burning it. Cause you're a piece of shit. You are the piece of shit that we all know you to be. I've tried to give you some grace. I've tried to not. Remember, I was doing daily dose of Stepahanie White. It got insufferable. I stopped doing it because it was an energy suck. And I tried to give you some grace. I tried giving you grace. April Nicole, you should actually know the fucking history, because you know who the fuck Clarence was from 8 Mile? That was literally Anthony Mackie's real life. You didn't know that, did you? Eminem wrote a rap about Anthony Mackie's real life. Because that wasn't part, he had no idea that was coming. Please. St. Francis might be a Catholic school, but from every video I've seen on St. Francis, the school, it's not most of the kids there, it's not that great from what I've heard, from what I've read, what I've seen. They have elite athletes, though. I know that. So I kind of lost my train of thought right here because April's annoying the fuck out of me. Oh, shut the fuck up. You can get the fuck out of here. I'm going to bump you, April, because I don't want to listen to your shit right now. You don't even, you are so oppressed. You are so oppressed. God, you're so oppressed. You know you're so oppressed. You can decide to not come into my videos, but you choose to. And you choose to be a shit stirrer rather than contribute something of meaning to my show. You choose to be this ignoramus. You choose. You choose it. You choose to be an ignoramus. There's not a coach on earth that you would find it okay to tell the fan base to go to hell. Because if Tyler Marsh did that, you'd fucking blow a gasket. If Becky Hammond did it, you'd blow a gasket. If Cheryl Reeve did it, you'd blow a gasket. If Carl Smesco did it, whatever team that you fucking jerk off to, you would lose your shit. You'd lose your shit. Because you don't do that. You don't do it. She broke. April wants reparations. I know. She's still begging for fucking 40 acres and a mule. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, you come back and you pay me. That's how dumb you are. You come back to pay me. Your viewership gives me money. Like, that's what makes it so funny. I don't watch shows that I don't like. I don't have the energy to go back and forth with people on chats, on live chats. I don't care enough. You make this part of your daily routine. If I went live every day, you'd be here every day. You'd be here every day paying my bills. You'd be paying my goddamn bills. You're hijacking my show. I could bump you out. I'd let you stick around. Y'all hijacking everything. Really? You mean a WNBA that's got 80% black lesbian women? Who's hijacked it? Oh, I'm sorry. The only reason anyone's watching that shit turd fuck league is because of Caitlin Clark. That's the only reason anyone's watching it. That's the only reason anyone knows who the fuck Asia Wilson is right now. If the Caitlin Clark fan base hadn't shown up, Asia Wilson still wouldn't have a sneaker. She still wouldn't have a sneaker because nobody would have bought it. Because nobody would have known her name. The majority of the country wouldn't have known her name. She still can't draw fans for shit. How many people think watched the damn Mystics Vegas Aces game tonight on the WNBA League Pass? That wasn't a nationally televised game, was it? I don't think so. No, because I had Little League Baseball come up after the last game. The Fever game against the Liberty was on national television. The Aces game was on League Pass. The face of the league was on League Pass, right? The face of the league was on League Pass. Yeah, my people came from Cuba. I don't know what you're talking about. Half my family came from Cuba, from a communist country in 1961. Other half of my family came from Italy in the 1920s. Ellis Island. I mean, hey, it is what it is. And the Italians back then were basically considered the next level next to black people in America. They weren't looked at very highly. But hey, you wouldn't know that because you're probably not educated enough to know that. Thank you, Joe Swithers, another one of you guys. Yes. Yes, sir. You're so wonderful. No, she's you know what? Most of the fan base thinks that way about her, you dumbass. Let's jump into this next press conference. I did not see this game, as y'all know, because I was at my son's thing. Let's take a listen to what Sophie and Caitlin, this is a 14-minute thing. When does this chop into Stepahanie White? So at about the 7:50 mark, we get Stepahanie. Let's listen to this shit. Oh, my God. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. This will be funny shit right here. Let me do it like this. Let me just do it like that. Whatever.
Before I do a question about the game, I presume both of you have seen what your head coach said before the game now? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We've been made aware.
Okay. What did you think?
We've been made aware. I love it. Yes, Eminem was about that life. He's about that life way more than DJ Carrington and Asia Wilson combined. He actually lived that shit. Plenty of white folks have lived that shit. I live in South Florida. We got plenty of poor white neighborhoods. Trust me.
Think about the things she had to say, and why do you think she decided now was the time to do that?
I think there's just been a lot of outside noise, but our locker room is good, and that's what it is to be an Indiana Fever on the staff. As a player, that when you come here, that's going to be one of the things that's going to try to distract you. But our locker room.
No, just you, Joe Swithers. You're the dumbass. You're in my chat. Get the fuck out, bro. Just you. I argue with people all the time. You're a dumbass. You think that was to everybody who says a negative word about her. Yes, that's a good majority of the fan base. If you're not, 1.2 million people watch the Indiana Fever on average for a nationally televised game. 2 million. 1.8 million are there because of Caitlin Clark. So that's literally 1.8 million Indiana Fever fans. Yeah, that's a majority of the fan base that she's talking to. Because a large majority of the people that actually watch them think this way of Stepahanie White. So yes, you would be a dumbass by not acknowledging reality. Thank you very much.
In there, it's tight, and we have each other's backs. Coach loves us. She didn't see the clip. At the end of the day, she didn't see the clip, and you know what, Dejanay, she is a hell of a player. She's a great defender.
Oh my God.
So, she coached her for I don't know how many.
Fuck you, Sophie. I can't believe this shit. Oh my God. Sophie Cunningham, did you just do that? Did Sophie Cunningham just do that? She just defended the woman that knocked her fucking face in.
Years up in Connecticut, so give her flowers, and she didn't see it, and that's okay. Me and Steph are great. Steph is great with all of us, and so it's really the outside noise that's trying to distract us, but we're good.
Just because you brought up the player from last game, did you feel like there was more outside noise after that game?
You know what? I really don't care. I really don't care anymore. I'm trying to keep the main thing the main thing. I think
Oh,
we played an excellent game today against the Fever, or shoot, against the Liberty. We
We played ourselves.
Yeah,
Nice, Sophie.
oh my gosh.
we won. We shared the ball. I think our defense was really good. I think the third quarter we kind of were a little slumpy, but we got it back, and that's what's important. And we're trying to focus on the big picture here, and I think we really needed this win, and that is our focus. Is every day trying to get better, and tonight we took care of business.
Sophie Cunningham just became a fucking robot overnight. Oh my God. Sophie Cunningham just became a robot. I can't. I'm flabbergasted. Sophie Cunningham just became a robot. Oh my God. She actually said this shit. She just defended Stepahanie White and said she didn't see the clip. She was staring at the play. So now I'm Sophie and I'm wondering, well, you didn't see the play, coach? You didn't see the play?
Yeah, Caitlin, just to follow up, I know
Mhm.
Sophie just spoke to Tony's question, but
Yeah.
what was your kind of reaction to hearing what Steph said and just her message overall about kind of
Yeah.
the divisiveness and like the league
mean,
trying to stand right?
Yeah, I talked to Steph earlier in the day too, and I think we forget a lot of times like we're human, and she has feelings, and there's moments that are really hard, and sometimes that's just the job you sign up for. But at the same time, like it's okay to feel those emotions, and I just told her like I've been through the same thing. Like there's been days where I've been really upset, and you can have the thickest skin in the world, but sometimes it does get to you, and you know I think our world is just like we love to hate. We love to divide. Like that's all we want to do. Like nobody wants to see each other succeed. And I think that's a really painful thing for myself to watch. I feel like we need to do a better job at uplifting each other. And I can assure you there was no way we were losing this game tonight. And I told her that before the game. Like there was no way we were losing this game for her. And, it's tough. Like that's my head coach. Like I hated that our fans booed her before the game. That made me a little sick, to be honest. And you can disagree and this and that, and I get it. It's professional sports. People are going to boo. But, like, at the end of the day, that's our head coach, and we're going to ride for her, and we're always going to have our back, and that's never going to tear our locker room apart. So I just love her, and I feel for her because I know it can be a lot at times, and she does a great job a lot of times blocking it out. But there's other moments where it can get under your skin, and that's just being human, and that's just life. Like, there are tough days and there are tough moments, but just proud of our group. Like, I think we showed like what we're all about tonight. Like we came out, we had fun, we shared the ball, and we played with joy and a smile on our face. And to be honest, we really just did it for her, and we did it for each other and the girls in our locker room.
I see some of y'all comments. I've always Sports Oracle, thank you for the $2 super chat. They're all Stepford wives, Stockholm syndrome. Listen, I think most of the players in the WNBA are grifters. So don't get it twisted. I know that Sophie Cunningham's a grifter. She's playing a game. I've known that. I called her the smartest player in the league. She understood the assignment. That's a grift. I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what that is. She's a grifter. She's always been a grifter. I know this. I'm not. She's no different than being the smartest player because you're making money as a fucking scrub role player. She's more popular than anybody in the league not named Caitlin Clark because she's a fucking expert at the grift. I know this. I'm not dumb. Fuck are we talking about? I know this. She's a fucking scrub backup role player. She's a grift. Of course she is. She's been doing everything to grift people. Do I think she believes some of the stuff, like the trans thing? Yeah, I think she believes that. The girl is from Missouri, man. She's not from a big city. She's not from a big metro area. She's from middle America. Middle America largely believes that. Hell, 90% of people believe that. Caitlin Clark? Yeah, we all bleed. Okay, cute. You love her. You ride for her. Do 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 do. Whoop de doo. Oh my God. Yet, she don't ride very much for you. Oh my goodness. Angel Reese is a grifter. I called Angel Reese a grifter. She's her whole thing is a grift. Her whole thing is a grift. She understood the assignment. She's literally running a racial grift for her career. It's keeping her relevant. Because if she wasn't doing that, nobody would give a shit about her, a la Asia Wilson. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Asia Wilson. If you put Asia Wilson next to Angel Reese in a photo lineup and you had to say, which person do you recognize to the average person, 99% would probably pick Angel Reese. She's far more recognizable than Asia Wilson is. She's a grifter. It's fine. I'm used to it. They're all grifters. Lexi Hall could have been one. She was too dumb not. I mean, Stanford degree and all. She was too dumb not to be one. Bro, but Caitlin Clark, hey, you say what you say. Don't know how much that helps you there either, Caitlin. But hey, y'all say what y'all say. Y'all got the corporate line right here, bro. This corporate line, they're running it hard right now. Bro.
I'll do a basketball question for you guys.
That's great.
That's new.
Caitlin, I know we've talked about Kelsey kind of during this stretch she's in, but she had a career year last year. She comes back even better this year. I guess, how impressive and important has she been for you guys, especially during this kind of stretch you're in?
Yeah, I mean, she just doesn't miss. It's pretty incredible. Like, she's the best scorer in the league, hands down. It's not even close. Like, she just makes the game of basketball really pretty and really pure, and it's fun to, like, be in the backcourt with her. Like, I swear I just swing the rock, and it's, like, an automatic assist, and, like, it's fun just, like, getting to watch her do her thing, and it's fun to see, like, the joy and the passion that she has for the game. Like, she truly loves the game. She loves her teammates. She loves, you know, getting to compete and work every single day. Like, she truly, like, just puts her head down and, like, goes. Like, there's no extracurricular with her. Like, it's basketball, and, you know, she's going to have her teammates back, and it's just been fun to obviously watch her evolution from when I first got here, and obviously a lot of these moments, like, you know, they're for her. Like, they're special. Like, she's been through, you know, the worst of times with this organization, so I'm just really happy she's playing her best basketball right now, and she just continues to top, you know, the last night, and just keeps it moving forward, which really just happy for her.
Angel Reese is the blueprint. You do realize that that's totally inaccurate. She's a grifter. Yeah, smart people are called grifters. Okay, yeah, some are. I know tons of smart people that aren't grifters. Because a grift is shit that you don't generally believe, typically speaking, or you jump on things that only benefit you. Another grifter. We got a grift going on in Mississippi right now with the Nolan Wells case. It's a massive grift. Two of the biggest grifters in America right now, who prey on fucking the demise of young black people. They do it every damn day. Their careers are built on it. Al and Ben are grifting like crazy, and let that shit fucking fall in their face. They'll disappear like that because it won't bring them any money. It won't bring them any money. When it doesn't bring you dollars, they walk the fuck away. Because the other kid that supposedly hung himself, now all the reports are that he offed himself. Well, the family has not heard from Ben Crump in 6 months. You wonder why that is. Because the money is gone, and he ain't paying no more money to go travel and create press tours because he knows the grift in that one is over with. Heck, we haven't heard too much from Big Ben lately over this Nolan Wells thing either because the grift might be up. It's coming to a close potentially. He benefits off people's pain a lot. He's not a typical PI lawyer. Not a typical. And Al Sharpton, who attaches himself to every grift under the sun? Are you kidding? He attaches himself under every grift under the sun. He's one of the king grifters. Yeah, they're smart guys. They convince people that they care about them. They don't care about you. If you want the blueprint, Al Sharpton might be the real blueprint of the grift. Because I don't know what Al Sharpton does for a living. Does anybody here know what his actual job is? How does he get paid? How does he get paid? Because he don't do any work? So, yeah, you want to call Angel Reese the blueprint? No, she's just she's a follower too. She understands that the people that ride for her are largely one section of folks. So she's going to go all in on it. Good job. You're making bread. Jesse Jackson was the OG. He was one of them. He was one of them. Lexi Ho could have been a grifter. She chose not to be. No one said the racist no longer exists. I never said that. I said there's a grift. A grift is a grift. If I benefit off your pain and I only show up when you're in pain, that's a grift, bro. I know I work with personal injury lawyers for a living. They don't do this. They don't do what I'm seeing, what he does. People come to them. That man's first thing is to set up a press conference. That's the grift. Oh, let's continue. Because you know what's going to happen? Let's say for example, Ben Crump is right? Let's say he's right. Let's say he's right and there's someone that you can sue because he's not there for criminal charges. He doesn't care about that because he's a PI lawyer. He's not a criminal defense. He's not a criminal lawyer. Let's say he's right. Let's say there's some negligence somewhere and he can sue somebody, whether it's a boat, insurance, family, whoever. I don't know who he can sue in this deal, by the way. I don't know. But let's say he's right. Do you not think that he's going to fucking get all of his costs back? All the plane rides? The private jet rides he's taken to get to Mississippi? Every dime he has spent. Hotels, rental cars, planes, meals, you name it. He will charge them every dime that he spent and get all of his costs back and then get his fee before they see $1. Before that family sees $1, he will recoup everything. And they'll walk away with maybe a third, if that. Because he can get all his costs back. Goddamn right. Please. Every race has a grifter. For sure. I just called Sophie Cunningham a grifter. I just called her a grifter. She's a grifter too. I have no problem with that. Because she just flip-flopped real fucking fast. But I know they all do it, man. Asia Wilson again. Clarence from 8 Mile. She's grifting too. DJ Carrington's grifting. Please.
Sophie, you mentioned being a little bit slumpy in the third quarter, but Liberty only got within 9. And you guys have had games where you've built up big leads and then kind of lost them entirely. So what does it mean to be able to stop that Liberty run at 9-point deficit and then be able to build it back up again?
Yeah, I think they went on, and I could be totally wrong on this, a 14-2 run. And when we build that really good lead in the first half, we got to, put the pedal on the metal. We got to make a statement coming out of that third quarter. And so I think that's just an area of growth. We all know it. And
oh my God, Joe agrees with me. Oh my God, that's some stuff right. Oh wow, I need to freaking, I need to frame this moment right here. Woof.
We got to try to lock in and try to find a way to be successful of trying to punch first in the third quarter. But overall, I think we had a really solid game. And like what C said, we really did play with just joy. And with everything going on, that's kind of been hard to do. And tonight was the night that we all just clicked and we had fun and we did it for Steph and we did it for everyone in the locker room. And so that third quarter almost got away from us, but we dialed it in and we went on a run, and that's what it's all about.
For Caitlin, tonight's second quarter with that big lead was very similar to the 20-point lead you built against Las Vegas. And it seemed watching those two stretches, that's about as well as you guys can play for a stretch. How do you maintain that for the whole game?
Yeah. I mean, the law of averages are going to happen. Like, we were 11 for 14 from 3 in the first half, maybe 11 from 13, and we still finished it shooting it really well from the three-point line. But, I think at times we have to do a little bit better job of understanding, sequence of the game. I think when we came out in the third quarter, it was like missed shot, tough shot, turnover. Then we kept fouling them, and they were scoring. Then we had to have Steph use a timeout. So I think as a point guard, like, just understanding sequence of the game a little bit better, and you want to, like, get us into stuff, get us into something we really know it's going to work, get us a quick bucket. But I think for us, like, it never felt like we were backpedaling, even though they did go on their run. It never felt like we were, kind of on our heels. Like, we knew they were going to go on a run, and we knew we were going to come back and respond. I didn't feel like we were on our heels, and I think in the Vegas game, we were on our heels a little bit, especially in the third quarter. Like, we still obviously played well offensively in the third quarter tonight, and that was not the case versus Vegas.
Kaylin, you guys only have one game with over 13 turnovers in the last 6 games. Tonight you only had 11. What do you feel like has gotten better in that department for you guys in terms of taking care of the ball and connectivity?
Yeah, our goal is 12 every night. Like, I'm pretty sure our record is basically undefeated when we have 12 or less turnovers. So that's a big stat for us. And this isn't a team that necessarily is going to turn you over. That's not really just what they do. So you really need to limit them because those are just easy buckets for them. But I think in return, like, we did a really good job of scoring off of their turnovers. I think we had 20 points off of their turnovers or something like that. So, that's a big focus point, probably a top 3 key to win every single time we're going into a game is we want to be 12 or less.
Steph, I do have a question about the game, but first.
All right, I got a couple of comments here. The Angel Reese thing, I saw the Angel. I think Angel Reese is an expert in marketing. I think she's fabulous at it. I would be lying if I said something differently. She's brilliant at what she's doing. There's no question about it because most players who play like her, who lack offensive ability, they don't get the type of deals that she gets. Like, you can compare. There's players that you could compare her to in the NBA that, in style of play. I mean, I look at a Draymond Green. She reminds me of Draymond Green at times. And Draymond Green he's a role player who, if he wasn't sucking LeBron James's dick so much, nobody would know his name. If he didn't play with Steph, nobody would know his name. And no one really, he doesn't get massive deals. No one's making a Barbie for him. I mean, I give Angel Reese all kinds of credit. She has figured this shit out. She knows what she's doing. She has played the game very, very well. She's played it very, very well. I have a ton of respect for her in that regard. She understood the assignment. She gets it. It's a great, but again, the large majority of her support comes from a grift. It does. It doesn't come from real. If she sat up on a podium and said, I love Caitlin Clark. She's fucking amazing. She's an amazing basketball player. And if every single time, I mean, look at what happened in the All-Star game. The second they called Caitlin Clark's name post-game, everyone's clapping, even Angel Reese. And then the second Caitlin Clark's name gets called, she stops and just like glares. Everyone else is still clapping. She just stops and glares like, I can't believe they're calling this bitch up here. I ain't no expert in body language, but that one was pretty, like, whoa, she looks very unhappy about that. She doesn't care for Caitlin, and that's fine. I don't care. But if she ever got up and said, I love Caitlin Clark, blase, blase, well, guess what? The people that loved her or fell in love with her would fall out of love with her like that. Because they're all basing it on race. It's not based on skill or ability. It's based on race. Her offensive skill is she shoots 41% from a foot from the rim. It's not about rebounding. Her skill is limited. Find me another player in the WNBA that looks like that plays like Angel Reese does, shooting the ball. Okay. 41%, and tell me what the hell they got publicly. I mean, I could give you a handful of players. Ryan Howard shoots 41% from the floor. You ever seen Ryan Howard in any commercials? Is anybody making Ryan Howard a goddamn Barbie? even though she's averaging more points, assists, steals, blocks than Angel Reese. The only thing she averages less than Angel Reese is rebounds, I believe. Like, number 1 overall pick in her draft. She shoots 41%. Most of her shots are threes. She don't get the love that Angel Reese gets. That's a marketing target. In fact, the people that love Angel Reese fucking hate Ryan Howard. They hate Ryan Howard. Oh, I'm sure she used the Shaq connections. I have no doubt about that. I talk about Reese every day. No, I don't. You're talking to the wrong person. But you know what? That's part of the game. She's gotten people to talk about her every day. If she got up one day and said, I love Caitlin Clark. I love Caitlin Clark. I love Caitlin Clark. She would lose that fan base. That fan base would fall off. Caitlin Clark has literally fucking spoken out against the shit that these women go through constantly. Oh my goodness. She has spoken out against them constantly. Come on now. Of course April's going to say some shit like that. I'm just this conditioned to that shit. I'm not asking anyone to be friendly. In fact, I would bet you that even if Caitlin Clark did say, I love Angel Reese, I think she's a great player, which I believe she said before, but hey, you never heard it. I'm pretty sure she said that before, and you've never heard it. Caitlin Clark's fans ain't going nowhere because Caitlin Clark's fans were there before Angel Reese showed up. I know you don't believe that or don't think that, but Caitlin Clark had like 9 million viewers before she played Angel Reese. Yeah. She had a lot of viewers before, a lot more than Angel Reese did. Oh, well, Angel Reese's business connections with Shaq are a little bit different, I think. I'm not going to say anything publicly because I don't know, but I'm guessing. I'm guessing that there was some extracurriculars that went on there too. Because he actually said that she's the greatest athlete to ever leave LSU. Come on now. Athlete. Can you imagine saying that Angel Reese is the greatest athlete to ever leave LSU and you went to LSU? And you're the greatest basketball player to ever leave LSU? And you got Odell Beckham Jr., you got Joe Burrow, you got Leonard Fournette, you got Jamar Chase, you got freaking Justin Jefferson, you got Patrick Peterson, you got all these dogs that played football at LSU. And he's calling Angel Reese the greatest athlete? Come on, man. Joe Burrow's a champion too. Went 15-0. Joe Burrow went 15-0. The most potent offense in the history of college football. What does winning have to do with shit? What does Angel Reese won in the WNBA, man? Angel Reese won as the 4th best player in that game, so stop, man. Ridiculous. Toro's always defending Angel Reese. It's like your life's work is to defend Angel Reese. No, your fan base rides Caitlin Clark. Your fan base, your anti-Caitlin Clark fan base, your Angel Reese lover fan base, the same fan base that sent me death threats in direct messages. Yeah. The same fan base that has made videos about me. The same fan base talking about my family. Yeah, that fan base. That fan base keeps it going. You want to know what would happen if the fucking Angel Reese fan base would stop talking about Caitlin Clark? Well, guess what? You know who would stop talking about Angel Reese? The Caitlin Clark fan base.
Is there a reason you felt today was the right time to make the statement that you did before the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's I've made a statement.
I think Shaq already smashed, by the way. So here's Stepahanie White. Let's hear her.
Before about the noise that surrounds our league, and we're being hijacked for all the wrong reasons. And so, I sat with this student. Tony, you got to stop doing that. And I felt called today to speak.
Is there a specific event or anything that you felt pushed you to do that in this instance?
I mean, of course, like the response from Saturday. It's why, it's part of why it's people presume to know who I am and have no idea. But also because these women are playing incredible basketball, and they deserve to be celebrated for that.
Deflection.
And I give them a ton of credit. Like, winners focus on winning, and that's what they're doing. They're winners in that locker room. They pull for each other. You guys are here a lot. You see, like, it's good vibes. It's everybody else that wants to divide us, our team and our league. And, as somebody who's been around for a long, long
There it is. It's everybody else who wants to divide us, our team and our league. It's not about the team. It's about the league. She just told on herself.
time in this league. I'm tired of it. And, I know that we as teams stand united in how we feel about this. And we've just got to continue to stay the course.
Both Caitlin and Sophie just told us they wanted to win for you tonight. What did you think of the third quarter response to push ahead and win for you from your players?
I'm just proud of them, man. I mean, again, like, we've got great humans in that locker room. We got great competitors in that locker room. We've got mature women in that locker room who know what it is. And, I'm thankful to them. Those of you who have been around, a year ago and this year, it's like we were fighting different demons, fighting different battles, but the same character. Adversity reveals your character, and this is a really special group, a really united group, and a group that I'm proud to go to work with every day.
Kind of off that note, Steph, on the topic of like outside narratives trying to dictate or divide, what is the story you want your group or your players as team, or even just the league what is the story that people should know or should understand from what the WNBA is about?
Well, first and foremost, basketball. I mean, at the end of the day, like, our team is playing great basketball. Our league is the best in the world, the best athletes in the world. They should be celebrated. It's we as women in particular continue to fight. We continue to try to represent the right things. And I think we're as women and as a women's league, sometimes we're an easy target. Sometimes we're an easy target. And it's unfortunate. But we've got hundreds of years of precedent of a lot of different things that are happening, in our world and in our country. And we just want to try to, keep the main thing. And I think it's important that we understand that we need to focus on this group and how they're playing basketball right now, because they've been playing incredible basketball. And so I'd like to stop talking about the other shit.
Then shut the fuck up. You've never had a press conference that lasted more than 4 fucking minutes. You've never, the only time your press conferences last more than 4 minutes is when you're bitching and moaning about shit or saying that you're defending opponents. You don't ever have I've done these all year. Your fucking press conferences last 4 minutes. Win or lose, you never have shit to say. You say the same shit every game. You're the one that makes a big thing about this crap. You get asked the question about Caitlin Clark's health, and you say, well, I stay in my lane. Oh, on this one, though, you don't stay in your lane. You had a lot to say. The inconsistency of a person who stays in her lane for the things that people actually want to know, and when it's shit that we don't give a shit about, you don't stay in your lane. I don't want to hear your opinion about transgendered females in women's basketball, because I know what you're going to say, because I know you're going to jump on the gravy train, just like you did. You hijacking your league? You've made a joke of your league. Your league is making a joke of your league. They're blaming Sophie Cunningham for this whole conversation on trans women in the WNBA. A question that Sophie was asked in February or March, and they're bringing that shit back now. The media covering this team are the ones asking her these questions. She's answering them. And you don't like the answer? And your response is to say, yeah, we should have women with dicks. Yes. We should have women who have dicks. So basically, we should have men. And then you get idiots like Gabby Williams jump out and say, I wouldn't mind playing with or against a transgender female. That's bullshit. So the second that these NBA players make a mockery of you and say, well, I'm entering the WNBA draft, because they know at 40, they'll still mop the floor with y'all. Oh, now we're having meetings. Now Kathy Engelbert's having meetings to discuss the rules of the CBA, because the CBA says women, but y'all motherfuckers define women as whatever the fuck you want to be. If I said today that I was a woman by your rules, by your definitions, I could be a woman. Royce White could be a woman. He could say, I'm a woman for basketball, but I'm a man when I'm at home. But I'm a woman for basketball. Give me a break. You like, give me a break. So now you're being called to the carpet because all y'all dumb motherfuckers like you and Cheryl Reeve and fat girl up and fucking whatever her name is, Stephanie Fat Mama Dawson, where no one's ever said trans lives don't matter. Say no, you just can't play girls sports. Really? That takes a scientist to figure it out? We're going to have a task force with the WNBA now to discuss this so we can actually look up what the word woman means. Come on now. Like, yeah, hijack? No one's hijacking shit. You want women's basketball to be women's basketball? Stop with the bullcrap. Stop treating straight players as if they're fucking evil. Stop treating people like shit. I try to avoid the Stephanie White hates Caitlin Clark train. I really tried so hard. It's so hard. I've tried. I'm not like these other channels where their every other video is Stephanie White hates Caitlin Clark. Oh, look at what she said. Look what she did. Look how she folded her arms. No, I'm not doing that. But holy hell. Every time you find a way to make it abundantly clear that there is a problem. I mean, has she one time, I think she's one time challenged the Caitlin Clark foul this year. It was against Asia Wilson. That's the only foul I remember her challenging all season for Caitlin Clark. All season. Fouls in which Caitlin did not touch anybody she didn't challenge.
Steph, you've won, I think, 7 out of 9. Probably should be 8 out of 9. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like your team is coalescing at the right time, that they're playing the kind of basketball that can win a championship?
I do. I do. It's about continuing to get better. It's about continuing to grow. We knew we wanted to come out of All-Star break with some momentum, and we did that. And we want to go into World Cup break with some momentum. We're not a finished product. We want to be playing our best basketball heading into the playoffs. But everybody in this playoff hunt is one game in or one game out. And so we understand the urgency of every game, of every possession, of every situation. Our team has gotten better. Our team has gotten better, and it's a credit to every woman in that locker room.
I know we've talked.
Is that for real? No, I'm stopping this for. Is it for real that the Dream have a worse record with Angel Reese than without her? Is that true? Is that true? Do the Dream have a worse record with Angel Reese than without her? How many games has she missed? Like maybe a couple? I mean, that's wonderful information to have, actually. What is their record with her and without her? I'm just curious. Rich, you posted that, so you would have to know that. What is their record with Angel Reese and without Angel Reese for the Atlanta Dream? I'm curious. Genuinely. Because there's a group of people that point out what this year's Fever record is without Caitlin Clark to with Caitlin Clark. So, and that's their logic for her not being something. Well, the Sky's better without Reese. That's a whole brand new team.
Talked a lot about Kelsey kind of during the stretch you guys are on, but kind of big picture. I mean, she was all W last season and comes back even better this season. How impressive is that to see her continuing to improve at this stage?
I mean, I'm proud of her, but I'm not surprised. She loves to hoop, man. She loves to play. And I know I say this often, but I've been watching Kelsey Mitchell for a long time. And the way that she worked when she was a freshman in college is the way that she works pregame or pre-practice or post-practice every day now. She wants to perfect her craft. We all know that chasing perfection you probably never attain, but she keeps trying, man. And she is an incredible athlete, one of the best go-to scorers in this league's history, and she continues to grow. She continues to get better, and she continues to step up, and I'm really proud of her.
Gotcha. You're talking about last year, this year. They were 30-14 last year. They're not going to be 30-14 this year. So, yes, that's accurate. So they were better last year without her. But, people argue that the team last year was different. I think the team this year has actually got better players, personally. They were without Brianna Jones, but if Angel Reese is so fucking good, they should be better, right? I would agree.
Yeah, just Maisha has been back in the rotation these past couple games. Just how did KK going into the starting lineup change how you need her for depth, and just what do you like about Maisha's games these past couple?
Yeah, I mean, KK in the starting lineup, allows us to bring Mo in at the 5 and play Mai at the 4. It allows us a little bit more fluid rotation. I think Mai is somebody who can play multiple positions for us. The 4 and the 5, but it's allowed us to, I think, free up some minutes for her. We still want to be mindful of our substitution patterns, but our combinations of Mo and Mai together have been really good.
All right, nobody cares about the rest of this shit. So, yeah, the smile that she had talking about Kelsey Mitchell, man, she looks like she's on top of the world. Like, she's on top of the world. Yeah, she's on top of the world, man. Yeah, she looks like when she talks about Kelsey Mitchell, she looks like it's the greatest question of the day. It really is. It really is. It looks she's so very happy. She's so happy. Man. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone's had a great night. My son starts school tomorrow. I had the one start school this morning. The other one starts official. His official first day is Thursday, but they have a walkthrough for the freshmen so they get used to high school. And so I gotta take his ass to school, and it's 2:30 in the morning. So I gotta get cracking for bed. But hope everyone's had a great night. Hope everyone's enjoyed this live stream right here. I appreciate everyone jumping on board. Do me a favor, follow me on social. All those are the socials below. Come on now, podcast on Instagram. Come on now, podcast on TikTok, and come on now, the pod on X. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to Indiana Fever Unfiltered, or come on now, the podcast on YouTube, please do so. And if you become a silver member or better, you have a 20% coupon code as long as you remain a silver member monthly. I do drop membership content, pretty much at least once a week. So school starts at 7:55 a.m. So I forgot what I was saying, man. Yeah. So yeah, if you're a silver member, I'll send you a coupon code. Just send me an email at info@comeonnowpodcast.com and I will send you your code if you become a silver member. But do follow us on all of our social media platforms. There are shorts that I do drop on social media that I do not post on YouTube. So keep that in mind. But I appreciate everyone jumping on board. I thank y'all for jumping on tonight. And we're going to wrap this bad boy up. Stephanie White, man. Good luck. I don't think she has a job end of the season. I don't think she has a job end of the season. I just don't. I don't see how you can survive this. I don't care what Sophie and Caitlin said post-game press conference. I think Sophie made a major mistake. I think Caitlin made a mistake. This defending bullshit. Especially Sophie. That's crazy. But yeah, it's 2:30 in the morning where I am, so I'm gonna be jumping off. I appreciate everyone jumped on board. Y'all have a great night. This is Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.